Okay, good to see you again. I know you work security for Tootsie's and play drums.
Yes,
Awesome.
I put my 2-week notice so I can
Okay.
focus more on music.
Wonderful, yeah, wonderful. But it's a great position to be in because then you hear so many bands, so many musicians, so many drummers, and you can see what works and what doesn't. So it's a good thing. This drummer friend of mine, Eddie Anderson. Do you know Eddie Anderson? He played Patty Loveless for years and different people. He played on Great Afternoon by Merle Haggard, did some session stuff, plays open-handed, left-hand guy. And he was an engineer at one of the big studios back in the 70s and 80s. And he played drums, but just by being in that atmosphere, he picked up so many tips of how to play and what works and what doesn't and how to play for the song. You know, he said he just learned so much from being in that environment, you know, so that's such a great thing. Before we get going, we're going to get John to come up, and he's heads up, Uncle John, who's the creator of all this, he heads up his media and recording end of it, so John's going to share some info with you.
Thanks, guys. It's good to see these guys here. They did an excellent audition the other day. Both these guys did. Uncle John asked me 2 years ago to find a way to collect all the best production talent in the Honky Tonk School and to pitch them as an affordable and quality way for you guys to record. So you can think of me as a booking agent of producers. I can basically match up rap, rock, country with the best producer for the job, mixing engineers, mastering engineers. And we've got great guys that can back you up in the studio if you need that also. And my personal area of interest is rockumentaries. And we've had some success with this, some great success. We're in the millions of views now for people like Chet Lawrence, Llewellyn Ross. And I like to think about the theory behind what makes... I've gotten away from saying the theory that makes things successful, because I don't see a lot of correlation between quality and success. To be totally honest, I'm not saying that as a looking down my nose at any particular form of media. I just don't see a correlation at all. It's been hard to read the algorithms. But who here is having success with their social media? Kind of made.
Yeah.
And what's your approach? Do you like you post selfie kind of content?
Just having something to give to everybody that they can scan and go right to Instagram.
So you give your Instagram code.
I do. The worst part about it is
Hey, would you talk to us on the mic actually?
Sure.
This is Benny of Friends with Benny's, the band.
All right, yeah, I hand these out just because, you know, you might as well get them out. It's also where they can tip the band. And then the worst part is I worked for so many years building my Facebook. And now all of a sudden it's like Facebook is not the thing, so Instagram's the thing. So I started building my Instagram when I moved here 2 years ago and created a whole new account with the new band name and everything and the Nashville branding. And then there's TikTok, which I'm just lost on that. I hope it don't last that long. I'm not gonna lie. And then who knows what's coming out tomorrow, you know? So I think find one, stick with it, and keep promoting it, or have a page that links to all of them. But sometimes it's just easier to just have one. I think people go to a web page and they lose interest, they're too busy.
Sounds good, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
I've become convinced that the best way to do this, who here likes doing social media? Nobody, well, he likes doing it. What do you enjoy? Come and tell us. A lot of people complain that it's a different skill set entirely. I got into this to be a musician, not to be an influencer. Tell us what you like about it.
Well, I think it's just like, I mean, maybe this is because of the way my brain is wired. I like to study success, and I like to study like what works and what doesn't, you know, and I like to study the science of it. And
What works for you?
well, I mean, I've found that consistency is probably the number one key ingredient to like getting views or having, like I had a heavy metal band reach out to me recently. There's a lot of things up in the air with that, but I do think that it's very important though to consistently post and to like people's like, and when I say the science, like just one example is like, you typically don't want to make a reel on Instagram more than a minute long because of people's attention span, right? So I mean, that's just one thing that I've found. Maybe that's helpful, maybe it's not, but.
Very cool. Okay, thanks so much. So let me tell you what worked for us. The first viral video we had, I had Llewellyn Ross pose in a shadowy environment. And I talk about moon cycles when it comes to lighting someone's face. What I did was a half moon on his face. And you do that by putting a bright light on this side and putting the camera on the other. You can do this with a cell phone, but you've got to use a fixed ISO. You've got to use the Pro function on your cell phone. It will not work with an auto ISO because the camera is going to constantly try to brighten the dark side of your face. We want that side to remain dark. I put him in that environment, and he had 100,000 views in 12 hours. And over the months that followed, it's sitting at just under 500,000 for this first video. When I look back at it, I think one of the most successful things about it was it didn't initially look like a pro setup because I was so close on his face. One of the ways that we try to trick the algorithm does not want professional looking stuff. So the fact that he was so close up in the face may have tricked it into thinking that he was actually just on a cell phone. Another trick that's being used is to begin your video with something that looks really lo-fi. My buddy is right now filming a series of videos that's working for him. One of them starts with a Ring camera, so it's a fisheye. And then as the video progresses, then you bring in the quality looking video. Another one, he appears to get into some kind of altercation, and it's like he's filming it on his phone as he's arguing with the person. And only after a little while does it widen into a more quality shot. So you want to look lo-fi. But scripting is always as important as it is in the movies. And the way we do that is by using open loops. Open loops are a series of expectations. You want a giant open loop, which is how's the whole video going to end? You accomplish that by putting a banner or caption that stays up top. Can't believe that happened, or whatever. It could be anything, but it has to be sitting there the whole time. And while you caption the rest of your dialogue, you create a series of open loops that are much shorter. The ball rolls to the edge of the table, the ball falls onto the floor. The ball, where's it going next? Now it's rolling towards me, now it rolls down the stairs. So kind of a relay race of open loops is the way to think of it. If you want to talk about your social media presence, or get connected with some of our producers, I'm going to pass around my phone, and that'll allow us to stay in touch. Thank you, guys.
John Brazel. He'll be appearing at Rippy's this morning. Fantastic vocalist, crowd entertainer, crowd reader. You know, just experience. There's really no substitute for that. You know, there really isn't. How to read a room, what songs will work, you know, find out what they're biting on, you know, it's a real skill, you know. Everybody more or less has been here except this band and that drummer, you know, so you all heard me speak, you know. I think that's why there's not a lot of people here today, because most people that come here now are return people that want to get a gig. So they've heard me do my spiel, and now they just want to get on stage and perform, and hopefully, you know, do what we need them to do, you know. But You know, I think I've been here a long time. I got here in January of '99. You know, the street was a lot different then, for sure. Played in the artist world from 2000 to 2018 with multiple country artists, traveled, did all that stuff. Worked with fantastic band leaders, producers, management, you know, just engineers. Just I really got immersed in it, and I learned so much from everyone, you know. And really, what I'm passing on is just stuff I've observed. I haven't come up with this stuff, but it's stuff that I've seen that works, you know. And you know, I think you know, success is where, you know, preparation and opportunity meet. Everybody kind of knows that. You know, if you're a new person arriving in this town and say your first goal is to get a gig on Broadway. Well, what does it take? You know, you got to know a lot of songs, and it's never ending. That's just the reality of it. You know, I've been on the street 27 years plus, and you know, I've got 6 songs I got to learn this week from last weekend that come up that I didn't know. You know, and it's a never-ending work in progress. But the more songs you know, the more valuable you become. The more valuable you are as a band, because the more songs you can do on request, because we make our living off requests. And if you can, you know, do the requests and keep working on it, you become more valuable. You know, the club owner wants you in there because you're keeping people in the bar and you're selling stuff. So you got to work on your music, you know. So if you want a gig and you don't have a really big repertoire, you've got to work on that. You know, on the honkytonkschool.org, there's a list of the most requested songs down here. I have an extended list. If you want to, just come up and talk to me afterwards. But you got to do your homework. You know, because if you get up on the stage and we love what you do and you're a great singer and you're great at entertaining, and we take you to the back, okay, awesome, we got a gig for you. How many songs, you know? We've got about 40 songs. Well, that's not going to work. You know, I mean, you gotta have a huge repertoire. You know, so use this time now. I know you guys have all been working, you know, in this circuit, so you realize what it needs to do, and it's never ending. If you want to stay here, you got to continue doing that. You know, so you gotta do that. And you know, I think what maybe, and you guys can correct me because you've worked other circuits, what kind of sets this circuit apart is we really want to build shows. We want entertainers. We want to have a show. We don't want people up there doing a song, then after the song ends, you know, you look at each other, what do we do next? You know, like Anita always says, we want it to be like a live radio show. If there's not a song going on, someone in the band needs to be addressing the audience. You know, and you got to have your script for in between songs. You got to have a lot of jokes. You got to single people out. Where are you from? You know, they say California. Then you can make a joke. Welcome to America. You know, or you know, you're from Texas. Oh, you're not from Texas. You would have already told us by now. You know, so you want to endear the crowd. You want to pick people out and ask them where they're from and do all that stuff. You know what I mean? So it's a real different thing here. You know, Anita's going to talk about the entertaining a little more in detail, but I feel my job in this organization is to kind of let the musicians know what they need to do, what it takes to be a professional. You know, not just to get a gig on this street, but to really reach your musical goals. If you're a side guy, if you go on to work for an artist, you know, if you want to get into the studio singing, what it really takes, you know. So just briefly, we'll pick on the drummers first. You got to know your BPMs for the songs. You got to play with the click. You know, you got to if you want to be a professional. And anybody that comes to the school, if you've got to have a click if you want to get past me. You got to know the right BPMs, because I will stop the show and I will say, hey, you know, your tempo's like this. You got to know the right kick patterns for each song. Intros, verses, choruses, bridge. You've got to know that. You got to know. If you don't know the exact track right down to all the fills, you got to play appropriately for the song. You know what I mean? If you're playing a shuffle by Ray Price, you know, don't play like you're playing Guns N' Roses. You know, I know it sounds ridiculous, but so many amateur guys down here do that. They use the song as a vehicle to showcase what they've been working on or showcase what they really like. You know, so many guys come to this town now that are rock guys, and they gotta, you know, okay, I gotta learn some country to get into the circuit. And that's, you know, and if you have that attitude, you're not able to play country correctly. You know, and some of the rock guys go, oh, country's easy, God, that's easy, yeah. Play it like the record. Do it like the record. The best guys in the world play on these records, you know. And if you think it's easy, well, record yourself, you know. If you're a bass player, learn the correct parts. You know, if you think a Route 5 thing is easy, dum, 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 we'll play it in the pocket with the right note duration and every note the same level. You know, play like you're in the studio. I heard this great quote one time. When you play live, play like you're in the studio. And when you're in the studio, play like you're playing live. Because you get in the studio and you cramp up a lot of times. You've got to breathe. So those are things that keep in your mind when you're playing in either situation. You know, guitar players, learn the parts, learn the hooks, have the appropriate tone for the song. Listen to the song and dial in the tone correctly. If you have trouble with that, don't be afraid to ask someone who has a great country tone, how are you doing that? How do you get that? You know, because there's some guys that can play pretty well, but their tone is horrible when it comes to the song vibe, you know. So, you know, if you're playing Guns N' Roses, sound like Slash. Don't sound like Brent Mason. You know, so it's just, then that's a real skill, getting tone, you know, to get it correctly. You know, that's a real thing, and it's a never-ending wormhole. But try to do that, because that's what separates people down here from the guys that don't have a good tone, they don't know the parts, they can't play it in the pocket, you know. So that's just some stuff that I really try to point out to people. And, you know, sometimes I may be a little harsh when you guys are on the stage, but I really just want to give you correct information. You know, I'm not going to say, hey, great job, and then, you know, I write you off and, you know, you never get recommended for nothing. I really want to give you real information that will help you go to where you want to go. You know, because people did that for me, and I've been able to make a living playing music since I was 20. I'm 56 now, and I've got to come to this town and honestly do everything I dreamed about doing. You know, I got to travel with big acts around the world and be on TV and play with, you know, some of my heroes and do TV stuff and all that stuff. And now I can still make a living, play in town here, and then go home at night. I've got a 9-year-old daughter and a wife, and, you know, I got everything I've ever wanted. You know, because as a musician, sometimes you don't really have a retirement plan. You know, it's pretty, you know, and you don't even think about it until you get a little older. But, you know, it's a famous bass player, Glenn Worf, told me one time, you know, I asked him, I just got to town recently, and I said, you know, you got any advice for a new guy in town? And he was kind of grinning. He said, you know, take care of the music, and the music's going to take care of you. You know, it's true. As cheesy as that sounds. If you, every time you get on the stage, if you really do your best, you know, everybody in the band's going to take note. They're going to talk about you with other musicians. That will lead to bigger opportunities. And if you go in and nail that opportunity, it just, bigger doors keep opening. So every time you get up there, you're auditioning for a better and bigger gig. You know what I mean? And so why not take it seriously? You all moved here. Except Max, he was born here, a unicorn. But yeah, you're here now. Why not really give it everything you got? Because you really can do it. You know, maybe a lot of people from your hometown say, oh, you'll never do it. That happens to other people. You know, nobody's ever done that from here. You know, why are you doing that for? You know, you're here. Give it everything you got. Really put in the work. You know, to get into the street, if this is your first goal, you got to do a lot of homework. If you don't know a lot of songs, you got to start working on them now. Because if you get up here or you're somewhere and you get an opportunity, oh man, you play great. Hey, can you come cover this shift? And you don't know enough songs, and you're kind of thinking, but then you go, okay, yeah, I'll do it. And you get up there and you don't know any of the songs, and you just tank, and the band's like thinking, why do we hire this guy? And people will talk about you, you know, he doesn't know any songs. He can't play in the pocket, his tone's horrible. And then you just dug yourself a hole that you're gonna spend a long time trying to get out of. So use this time now to prepare, because everybody gets their opportunity. It's really the truth. Everybody gets that opportunity, but are you prepared? So do the work now. Learn all the songs. You know, walk up. You know, make it a job. Walk up and down the street and see what people are playing and make notes. And if you don't know that song, learn it. You know, because you're going to get the opportunity, and if you don't know the material, it's going to reflect badly, and it's going to put you in a position where it's going to take a lot of time to get over that. So do your work now. You know, and once you get in the door, you know, then if you want to sing, then you got to keep doing your homework. You get a gig and you got to request for this song this week, and next week it comes up again, you don't know it, and then next week it comes up, you still don't know it, well, you just shown everybody you don't care. And, you know, the news is out, everybody wants these gigs now. And there's someone that will know that song and will do the homework, and you're going to lose the gig, because everybody wants these gigs now. You know, it's just the reality of it, you know. And the expectations are rising, because there's so many people that will do the work. You know, so you got to do your homework. You got to be on time. As simple as that seems, you got to be on time. You know, if you're not on time, you know, you show up at the gig at downbeat, and the manager's upset at the singer and the band leader because, you know, we have people sticking their head in the door and we're not on stage. You do that a couple times, you get let go, and you get a bad name. Well, he's great, but he's always late. And it stresses the whole band out. And the singer or the band leader doesn't want to lose the shift, so they're going to replace you. So you got to be on time. You got to be sober. You can't be in here drunk or stoned on stage to the point where you can't even pay attention and you're missing things. You know, well, he's great, but he's always drunk halfway through the set. And there's a lot of people that will come in and do a great job sober. You know, you got to be a good hang. Nobody wants to be around jaded people. That's just the reality of it. I don't. Nobody does. You know, we all have our suffering. That's part of being a human. We all have traumas we've been through. But you've got to leave that on the sideline, because if you bring it onto the stage, you're taking it out on people around you. Even though it has nothing to do with them, you're so upset inside about something that it's spilling out over everybody you're around. Nobody wants to be around that. Nobody wants to be around that. And if you see something that's like that, maybe take the high road. Maybe give him a bottle of water. Maybe say a few kind words, you know. Maybe listen to his playing and listen to what he's doing. And if he does something that you really dig, make a note of it. Don't just say, hey man, it sounded good, because that's bullshit these days. It's like saying, hey, fist bump. But if you go, hey man, coming over the second chorus, you did this great fill going into the bridge. That was really great. Then you show you're actually listening, and then that might open them up a little bit, and maybe help them find a little more peace. You know, and the new one, you got to stay off your phone. You know, everybody's on their phone, and you can't be scrolling on whatever you're on and be playing. You know, I worked with a drummer once where it felt pretty good, and then it just went to hell, and I look back, and he's like one hand, and he's texting, and it just sounds horrible. And you show everybody you don't care, and you're an amateur. You know, the only way you should have your phone on is you should have a group text string with everybody on the stage, have that string locked on, so when they go out to get requests, you know what's coming up, and you can prep. And always keep an eye on your phone, so you know what's coming up next. Because if you're with a good band that runs a great show, as soon as the song ends, you're going to go into the next one, or someone's going to talk. So you need to pay attention to your phone before the song ends. Not when it ends, then look at your phone. Because that's how you can make a great, entertaining show. You know what I mean? So that's just some of the stuff I've learned. You know, I'm still learning. You know, I work with the singer downstairs today that's 30 years younger than me, and I'll still learn stuff from him. You know, so it's a wonderful thing that we get to do this, and you really can reach all your goals I know it sounds kind of cheesy, but you just got to put in the work and take it seriously and be a professional. You know, there's room for everybody. And I think the great thing about this Honky Tonk school is like, we try to help each other, you know, and you know, a major thing is networking. You can be the greatest at what you do, but if you don't know enough people, no one's gonna call you. So I advise everybody to meet everybody in the room, not just bass players meet bass players. Everybody meet everybody, because the more people you know, the quicker you're gonna get your first call or your next call. So that's just some of the things I've learned, and I'm still learning, and I don't have a plan B, so I'm pretty grateful for where I am right now. We're gonna get Anita to come up and say a few words. Fantastic drummer, musician, very wise person. She just had me do this exercise, which was crazy. She gave me a pen in each hand, and she had 2 papers down, and she said, at the same time, do your alphabet, A through Z, and write all your numbers at the same time. Try doing that. It's pretty crazy. yeah, at the same time with both hands. Yeah, 1, A, 2, B. Yeah, try it. It's pretty funny. Yeah, exactly. Here's Anita Hill.
Yeah, it's supposed to take you out of autopilot, because we're in autopilot so much, aren't we? And I love it. It's super hard. You set your timer on your phone for 5 minutes, numbers with your left hand, alphabet with your right hand, and just keep circling through. And you'll find a point where you'll feel a click, and it'll get a little easier. It's very hard. You have to persevere through it. It's not comfortable at all. But you know, after the first time I did it, I noticed more creativity in my playing. I noticed more things. So I think it's great. And I think anything that we can do, you know, performance-wise, to get out of autopilot and to get out of, because don't we, like, our brains go to, oh, I know what kind of person he is by just the few sentences that come out of their mouth. No, we don't. You know, but we always want to make things less work. That's the way the brains are, that's the way we're wired, right? So keep it interesting. Stay weird, people. I love that. So yeah, still Honky Tonk School. This didn't exist when I moved to town. And gosh, I think open mic was happening, but I didn't know about it. That's not how I came in. But I love it because the thing that sets our circuit apart, in my opinion, is the ability to entertain, right? You can be so good, and if you're not interesting, if you lose their interest, they're gonna go to the next, there's too many places, there's so many bands, right? So, the late Renee Grant Williams, a very prestigious vocal coach, would say, you can get away with murder, but you cannot get away with boring them. You have got to keep it interesting. How do you do that? How do you do that? Come up here. Yeah. First, tell us your name and where you're from.
Hey, I'm Gabby. I'm originally from Findlay, Ohio, but have been in Nashville. OH, that's right. I've been in Nashville for about 10 years. Went to Belmont University, stuck around. So, how I keep things interesting, I'm always trying to be as personable as possible. I think that's a huge part of entertainment, is just knowing how to connect with someone, whether it's on a small level, a big level. Music is about emotion, and I think a lot of folks forget that down here because it's about work to them. So I always try to keep that mindset, because we're here making memories for people. We're here playing their favorite songs. Like, this is special to them. So yeah, I don't want to be boring. And if their favorite song is a little off the wall, maybe I'll still try it to keep it interesting, because they love that song and I want to make them happy. But yeah, I think really also keeping things interesting is doing your homework and knowing the songs that other bands might not know. That's also what sets, I think, certain bands apart, like mine. Thanks.
One more thing. Tell me something really interesting about you in like 1 or 2 sentences.
I was born at 1 pound and 12 ounces. I was 3 months early, and I think that's brought a lot of resilience to my spirit. And that's my fun fact. It's my party trick, I guess.
You're an untapped well. Hang on. Okay, one more thing. What's your superpower?
Authenticity.
Oh, I love it. Okay. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Oh, authenticity, man. That's where it's at because they know, right? People pick up on it, even if they don't know you. If you're not authentic and you're not being true to who you are, they can smell it, right? So, I love that. I love that. Anybody else have any? Let's play a little game here. You guys want to? Are you bold? Are you brave?
Yeah.
Who wants to come up and tell me their name and something interesting about them and then their superpower? Who's game for that? Yeah? I think your hair is your superpower.
I've been told that. My name is Max Sweeney. I'm from here, Nashville, Tennessee. I was born here. I guess I might be the only person that's been here longer than you. I've been here 28 years. Yeah, I'm a guitar player and a singer with these guys over here. I've been playing downtown. Well, I've been playing in Nashville, I guess, for about 15 years. I guess my superpower would be, can it be like a comic book superpower or can it be anything? I really like Green Lantern. Because he can turn his ring into anything. And I like to be a Swiss Army knife like that.
I love Swiss Army knives. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anybody else want to share? Anybody feel inclined? Yeah, come on up here. Yeah, this boy here is an untapped well as well.
Well, I think that one thing about me is I always try to. Oh, sorry. My name is Caleb. I'm a drummer here in Nashville. One thing I think is my superpower is I always try to. I don't know how this came about. Maybe it's the way I was raised. Maybe it's my genetics. Maybe it's a number of things. But I always try to strive to maintain fanatical levels of integrity. And I always try to do right by people, and which haven't got it right always. You know, I've had to course correct. Yeah, but it's which is something that I'm working on every single day. And there was a book that was written by a guy named Tom Stanley. Tom Stanley, he wrote a book called The Millionaire Next Door, and then he came back later and he wrote a book called The Millionaire Mind, where he studied not millionaires, but people who had a net worth of 10 million or more, decamillionaires. And he found behavior similarities, career similarities, and demographic similarities, and there are about 38 statistical correlations between these multimillionaires that he studied, and he listed them from the most reoccurring all the way down to the least reoccurring. And the number one trait that was most reoccurring was fanatical levels of integrity. And so I try to visit that and sit on that every single day, you know, because I think that definitely translates into, I think that definitely applies not only to building wealth, but it also applies to, you know, being in the music business. So, but that's all I have to say about that. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, there are a lot of unhappy millionaires, believe it or not. You know, that doesn't dictate success. You know, it can, but who else? Who else wants to go? Yeah, come on up here. You guys are great. Welcome. I love what you're saying.
Well, hello everyone. How are we doing today? My name is Sam. I moved here in 2015. Been here for about 11 years, working downtown now for about 4 or 5 years. And I'm originally from California. I moved here to go to school at Belmont, and you know, it was before it was cool for California people. It was cool. It was before it was cool for California people to move here. You know, I get here and I'm like, oh my God, everyone hates us. No, actually, we're really cool. Yeah, bunch of jokers over there. But something interesting about me is, along with my interest in music, I have a deep interest in video games, and actually the competitive side. of video games. I've competed in Super Smash Brothers tournaments since 2016, actually. I'm pretty good. I could probably beat all of you. But the reason I'm telling you this is my superpower is my ability to learn very quickly and my ability to adapt very quickly. You know, what's very interesting is competitive video gaming and music have a lot more in common than you might think at first glance, because in the music business, as you all know, it is very unpredictable. You know, you think you have a plan for your future, and then, you know, you get sick, or a gig falls through, or, you know, something else happens, and then you have to pick up the pieces from there. And competitive video gaming is very similar, and you go to a tournament, and you play against someone who plays a character that you have no experience against. You have to kind of learn things on the spot, kind of like playing Broadway. Sometimes you have to learn a song on the spot. So over the years, I've kind of learned how each discipline kind of feeds each other. It almost kind of creates a little feedback loop. The lessons you learn playing music can be applied to video gaming, and then the lessons you learn video gaming apply to music. It's been very interesting to kind of explore that.
Tell me a lesson that you've learned in music, like one of the biggest ones you've learned.
Just from playing down here, thinking on your feet, and man, being the most useful person in the room. You should have the mindset of, excuse me, is how can I take this show and elevate it to the next level with the knowledge that I have. You know, for me, details in songs are very important. So I'll give you a specific example. In the song You Belong With Me, Taylor Swift, when you get to the bridge and she goes, we're driving to my house in the middle of the night, when Taylor Swift does the song live, there's this little audience callback where they do these two claps. I'm the one that makes you cry, clap, clap. There are these two little claps there. And, you know, it's very probable in your show that there will be a Taylor Swift fan in the audience. So when I play the drum, I do those little claps on the snare drum. I go, bop, bop, right there. And I see people in the audience, they clap along, because that was a bit during Taylor Swift's last tour. And they look at me, they're like, oh, you know that? I'm like, of course I know that, because I was inundated with Taylor Swift videos a couple years ago from her big tour. And so I saw all the audience callbacks, and I'm like, wouldn't it be smart to put that in the show? And that's another way you can connect to the audience and, you know, get them on your side. And then once you have them on your side, you can do anything you want. You know, you can really take your show to the next level, and that helps keep your show not boring, and it helps me not suffer from extreme burnout because the shows are fun. It's all about making things fun. Oh yeah. Thanks, man. Thank you. Shout outs to these guys.
Yes, how important is it to look like we're having fun? That's a big deal. Smiling. And we forget sometimes, you know, we do, but it's so important. That's a chemistry. That's what draws them in. I love that. Anybody else want to share? Any? So, to the people who don't know you, the people who don't know you, your name, a really interesting thing about you, and then whatever it is you're going to share.
Alright. I'm Benny Thomas. What's up, guys? From Omaha, Nebraska. Lived in LA forever. I love what you said. Yeah, from Omaha. Are you from Omaha? No way. Okay, same airport, I think. Fly to Omaha to get there. Yeah, basically packed up all my stuff after high school, moved to LA and did all, did the music thing. Played with everybody. I'm in my 40s. Let's see, I played for Spectre, Palmer, Eaton, Marshall amplifiers, Diodario strings, did all that type of stuff, and so I thought it was good, right? I went on tour with everybody and then came here and I'm like, whoo, Nashville's a beast. Got in here, I'm like, okay, my first show, I'm nervous, but I've been wanting to move here for a few years, so when I finally did, I had to find my super talent, my superpower, right? And I guess that is that I can make up songs on the drop of a hat about anybody. I could just find your name, where you're from. And I'll give you a sample, but also that comes in handy because more important, I love what Derek said about being on your phone. Like when I watch people just standing there or on their phone, I mean, backup harmonies. Who does backup harmonies? Anybody? Because a lot of bass players and drummers don't, and guitar players. And it's always good to see the entire band being part of the band. That's what I notice. Do I have to? I'm not a morning person, but but once I get on that stage, you know, it changes. Yeah, but no, I can pick up something about somebody. Let's see. Hey, Ben, you seem cool. Where are you from? No, this guy. You're cool too, but no, you. Yeah.
I'm from California.
That's right. What part?
I grew up in Whittier, which is like 20 minutes from LA.
I know Whittier. Yeah, I've been to Whittier. I was in the band in Whittier for a while, actually. Yeah.
You ever play Steve's Barbecue?
I think I might have. I might have. What's your name?
Sam.
Sam, and you moved here 4 or 5 years ago?
I moved here 11 years ago.
What did you do when you were in California?
I grew up.
I mean, did you have a job? Like, not saying a good job.
I moved here when I was 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have anything else that you do? You went to Belmont.
I did go to Belmont. At this present moment, music is my only
Same here, yeah.
thing that I'm doing. But I have done the whole gainful employment thing, and it was terrible. And that's why I do music full time.
And what do you do in the band?
I'm the drummer, and I sing.
Okay. Drummer, singer, singing drummer.
But sometimes I play keyboard.
I'm just saying, you look like I thought you were a front man, so that's because of the way you spoke on the mic. Most drummers are kind of like, I don't know. Read the room. I don't know if I'm ready to drop a freestyle about Steve just yet, but I will. I'll be here in the next couple weeks, and I'll just kind of get more information about you guys, or come see one of my shows. I'll make up a song about a couple getting married, if there's a bachelorette party, and I'll make up this story about how I met her 5 years ago, and I asked her to dance, but she turned me down because she was getting engaged to this guy. And then it just cracks them up, you know. I just like to make up songs and stories about people and read the room, make sure they're smiling, make sure they're not like, leave me alone, you know. If you can lock them in, they're gonna love you. I love what you said, because if they're on your side, they're gonna have a great time. And then read the room, don't say the wrong thing. I know this guy, he used to like look at a couple of elderly women and be like, oh, you're on vacation from your college studies. And I'm sorry, it comes off insulting, in my opinion. So, unless you have them on your side. So, that's all I have to say is that's my superpower, and thank you.
Thanks, Benny. Anyone else feel inclined to share? No pressure. Anyone? Yeah, come on up here. You guys are bold. I love it.
How's it going? I'm Lawrence Freeman. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. I moved here about 11 years ago. So you got me beat by a few years. So an interesting thing about me is that I have been to almost all 30 major league ballparks. And the reason why is, and ultimately what that led to, is discovering my superpower of going and experimenting new things head on. Because a lot of these places that I've gone to by myself. So I've traveled to new cities, I've traveled even to Canada by myself, and when I did that, I learned about all of the different kind of approaches that every single city has. And you can tie that down to playing down here, because every single musician that you work with has a different way of adding their own spin on something. To pull off Sam, because Sam pulled an example from a song, an example, Heads Carolina, Tails California, every drummer plays the beginning of that last chorus differently. So as a bass player, you're always constantly listening and watching and anticipating what someone is going to do. And you have to approach that head on. And having that as my superpower is one of the best, it's been one of the reasons why I've been able to make a living downtown. And why, outside of work, life has just gotten more interesting. People move to Nashville, and that's a crazy change. Just pack up all your belongings and move from California and Ohio and Tennessee and south of that, and even places as far south as Franklin, because you left that old life behind and you took on this new life of living in Nashville head on. That is my superpower.
Question. Is that something that you feel like is innate, or is that something that you've purposely worked on?
What was that?
Is that an innate gift gifting, or is it something that you've purposely saw the value in and worked on?
I had to work on it, because change doesn't come easy for people like me. You get used to a routine, but sometimes change forces its way to you. And so you can either stay where you are and not grow, or you can embrace it and move forward with it.
Thank you. That was great. Man, we have a good crew here today. So do y'all get out of your comfort zone frequently? Do you remember the last time you were out of your comfort zone? You do? Tell me about it. Come here. Because that's where the growth happens, is outside of your comfort zone. If you're in your comfort zone.
Well, I play a good mix of instruments, but normally I'm more singer, frontman, rhythm guitar. And I got a call to play a show with a band that I've never played with before last Saturday in Statesboro, Georgia, as a full lead guitarist. And it was a set that I had no idea, haven't even heard half the songs. So for like 2 months, I was nonstop listening to it and working on it. And it was definitely not my comfort zone. Normally on stage, you know, I'm the singer, like I said, or I'm like not the lead guitarist on the side there. But, you know, I did it. I was like, all right, it's a great opportunity. I did it. And once I got in the groove and felt it out, I ended up having a blast. But it was not natural at first for me, not something I was used to.
Good job. Thank you. So what's people's favorite word? Everybody has a favorite word. Do you know what it is? Seriously, there's one word that everybody loves the sound of. Sam?
Nice job. 2 words.
Anybody else want to weigh in on this? Anybody that doesn't know already? Did you guys hear that? What do you think? Cameron, do you have any ideas? Their favorite word is their name. Their name, right? So I'm actively working on getting better at names, but like I find that over the mic too is that's such a thing that draws people in is learning their names and using them. That's a big deal. I love that. Okay, are you guys ready to get this party started? We're ready. Darren? Yeah. Oh, Matt, come on up here. Bring that little cutie pie with you.
Hi, I'm Matt. I'm the drum tech for the circuit. This is Keegan. He is my boss.
Hello. Hi, Keegan.
Yeah, there you go. So I fix the drums for the circuit. We have a couple of endorsements that we've just gotten. We've got some house cymbals from Mimel and we've got the no-nut cymbal sleeves. I'm currently working on some more stuff for us. Can't announce it yet, to be determined. It's something specifically you asked me about. So, yes, when I'm done, you can say hi. Okay? Because he wanted to say his name in the superpower. So if anything breaks, please tell me immediately because some of our stuff is warranted, other stuff is endorsement. So the faster you tell me, the faster I can get it fixed. And also the cheaper I can get it fixed, possibly even for free, because like I said, we have warranties. I only get upset when people don't tell me about it and then the warranty expires. So, and when people do things on purpose. So if you are having an issue or your drummer is having an issue, I'll give you my name, I'll give you my number, call me immediately. I won't get mad at you. I call you guys job security. All right, you want to say hi? All right, say hi. You want to say your superpower now? What's your superpower? All right, that's what I thought. Thank you all so much. Thanks, Anita.
Wonderful stuff from Anita, as always. Fantastic, fantastic. Matt, well, you're still here. The house kit situation, where are the drums located?
That's a great question. We're not telling people to avoid that. You have to ask one of the
Yeah,
sound
well,
guys.
for today, I guess.
You have to ask the head sound guy or sound guys when they're here. wants to use it, I can go and get it real quick if somebody's
Okay,
got
well, let
signed
me
out.
just check. I know we have a full band here. We're probably going to get you guys up first. And I'm assuming drummer, is it Sam?
Yeah.
You're not going to stay for the duration. You don't have to, of course you don't.
Sure.
But just get up, I guess, use your stuff. And is there another drummer in the room that has the gear that would be willing to stay for the duration of the meeting? You have your enough stuff to make the kit work with you?
I have my snare, my cymbals.
Okay, is that all we need? Anita, is that right?
We need pedal and sticks and a drum. I have sticks, I don't have a pedal.
Okay. I see there's another kid here. I think he's in the restroom. So I guess you guys just go ahead and set up now. And just a heads up, it's only an ear monitor mix. Will, come up here for a second, brother. Will's our house tech and a wonderful guitar player. Great dancer, too. Want to do a little step for them?
No, sorry.
Okay. So he's going to set up your ear mixes. There's no floor monitors. There's only in-ears here. And, you know, we're going to have a lot of people showing up shortly. So just get your in-ear mix where it's passable. We want you guys to hear yourself. But Sam, just play appropriately because this room's really loud. I know I don't get to tell you guys that. So we'll get, is it Space Machine?
Space Radio.
Space Radio. So,
I love everybody's different variants.
yeah, I knew Space is in there.
One time, Lawrence's uncle called us Space Monkey.
Nice.
Which I heard
That's a good name.
We
Yeah.
sometimes get Space Rodeo too.
Nice, that's good. So you guys got set up. Is there any other full bands in the room at this point? Full bands? Okay. You guys want to go next? Okay. And then you're not part of a full band. You play drums, right? Okay. So I would just I would network in the room, like I said, and you can find some other people to get up. There's bass players, guitar players, singers, and you can get up and play a couple songs. Yeah, and we'll have a couple things to say.
I just wanted to say something real quick that you were touching on earlier. You never know where your opportunity is going to come from. The other day I was here learning sound, and on the rooftop, Thomas said, "You play guitar, don't you?" And I said, "Yeah." And he's like, "Play a song with us." Played a song, went home, and then he texted me on Facebook, "Hey, do you want to play with me Friday night?" So got to play here on this stage, and you know, had no idea that opportunity was going to come, and it was awesome. So just wanted to remind you.
Will's been here not very long, but he's busted his ass, and he's listening, and he's put into practice what we teach here, because they say knowledge is power, but it's not power until you actually implement it in your life. So we can share all the stuff with you, but then it's up to you to do it. But these are principles that do work, for sure. All right.
I honestly like the way it sounds, but I usually can't go direct.
See, you might have lost the leg here.
Oh, thank you. Quit your.
I won't sing as well.
Normally we do, but this song is today.
Check, 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 check. Hey, yeah, check, 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 1, 2. Yeah.
Hello, man. He had it at first, he changed it. He did it at first, he changed it. Bye, though, man. Good morning, Great Circle, Mort, hello ARB, hello Bills fan, hello Charlene, hello everybody, hello Eric. Welcome to Honky Tonk School. We don't have that many people here today. It's not many. Very, very busy. This is a SpaceX. Space radio.
Two, check, check, check. Ooh, okay, I can do that. That's good. Check 1, 2, 3. Check, check, checking for Gabby. Checking for Gabby's ears. 1, 2, 3. That's good with her.
Hey, 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 yeah.
Yo, B, how you doing, my man? Good to see you, man. You guys 11 toilet here?
2, 1, 2, 3.
Check, 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 checking for Sam. All right, guys. I think we're about ready to get started here. We are Space Radio. I'm Gabby, that's Mac on guitar, Lawrence on bass, and Sam on drums. We have a couple country tunes prepared for you. Sam's just got to give us more cowbell. You know?
Now we're talking. Ready? Which one's your first one?
How we doing, Honky Tonk School? Good morning. County road to Village Way, on my feet. Nothing wrong, this why I walk alone. I got 2 miles till he makes it. And if I'm right, we're heading straight for you. Thanks so much. Miranda Lambert for y'all. Mac, I think you got some Chris Stapleton up next.
I do.
All right.
Y'all ready for it?
I think so.
feels like it's another gun. My mind is turning like a cloud of dust. My heart always wants to run. Oh, if you wanna come, boy, on a white horse, riding off into the sunset, that's the kind of love you wanna wait for. Hold on tight, girl, I ain't there yet. No, I ain't there yet. No, I ain't there yet. Someday, maybe you can walk away. Right now's just not the time. Some things there's just got to do. I wish you could change my mind. Oh, if you want a cowboy on a white horse, riding off into the sunset, that's the kind of love you wanna wait for. Hold on tight, girl, I ain't there yet. No, I ain't there yet. No, I ain't there yet. Riding up until the sunset, if that's the kind of love you wanna wait for. Hold on tight, girl, I ain't there. Want a cowboy on a white horse, riding up until the sunset, if that's the kind of love you wanna wait for. Hold on tight, girl, I ain't there yet. No, I ain't there yet. No, I ain't there yet.
Thanks so much, y'all.
Thank you.
We are Space Radio. Once again, I'm Gabby. That's Mac. That's Lawrence. That's Sam. We done? One more? No more?
Alright, thank you, guys. Sam, you don't use a click and you're both too fast for both songs.
What do you think?
No, I know the tempos and I haven't mentioned all of them. Alright. Gunpowder was 94, we're around 100.
We just from us playing together for a long time, we push songs. It's something that we all know to do.
Sure, well, we tried to do it right here. Why don't we get this started together?
Sure. I can bring it back if you want. I'm doing it the way we normally do it.
Right, yeah.
That's just the way.
Yeah, I know what you guys do, but if you want to be in this one, we'll try to.
I know how to bring it back. I can bring it back.
You don't use a click?
Not live, but I can live. I know how to play with click. I've done it many times. It's not.
Why don't you do it?
More setup time. I mean, I'd have to like make a setup to make the click.
No, I don't mean like so much for today, but like your regular days. Don't want to.
I can if you prefer. It's I know how to do it.
I'm just asking you why you wouldn't use one.
It's extra setup time, and my tempo doesn't ever fluctuate. I pretty much.
Tempo doesn't ever fluctuate.
I've not really had complaints about it. My tempo is usually very steady. I pick one tempo and I stick to it.
Why don't you do another song?
Okay.
All
right.
Which one do you want to do?
Come on, play.
Which one do you want to do?
Are we doing the other song or
You want to do Nice Country?
let's do kerosene or something.
Yeah, we can kerosene. Yeah.
do some LLM for you.
It's about 120.
Just when I thought I got it, fall in love with Tennessee. Should've known better than to take it back to Abilene. Put it right back in your arms. Was it a match for that kind of spark? She's from Texas, I can tell by the way she's stepping around the room. Judging by the smile that's written on his face, there's nothing I can do. Oh, it doesn't take a crystal ball to see how we always find a way to leave. Taking Jack by myself. She's in Texas, I can tell. I guess he forgot about the Smoky Mountain rain. Going to some Memphis blues we used to sing. He always told me real by morning I shouldn't take his hand as a warning. She's from Texas, I can tell by the way she was stepping around the room. Judging by the smile that's written on his face, there's nothing I can do. Oh, it doesn't take a crystal ball to see how we always find a way to leave. Taking Jack by myself. She's in Texas, I can tell. When I'm eastbound down and I can't help but cry, I'm 40 gets lonelier with every mile. Well, I know that his mind wasn't never gonna change, 'cause his heart still belongs to the Lone Star State. Well, she's from Texas, I can tell by the way he's just stepping around the room. Judging by the smile that's written on his face, there's nothing I can do. Oh, it doesn't take a crystal ball to see how we always find a way to leave. Taking Jack by myself. She's in Texas, I can tell. Taking Jack by myself. She's in Texas, I can tell. Come on, baby. Just when I thought I got it, fall in love with Tennessee. Thanks so much. So kind of lanky for you.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. I don't know. You guys ready?
Thank you so much.
Stop. Do you have your gear with you today? Yeah, it's in my car. Okay, well just hold on. Take a while. Are you going to stay for the duration of the meeting?
He's doing still. Oh yeah, we used to play Tinder for live actually. Was it space for everyone? I'm that. Chase, you use it for your pedal? Oh, okay. I was about to say that's gonna be fast. Either way, I don't see ridiculous. I have a lot of friends that play Viper.
So he's going to set his gear up.
Oh, okay. Yeah, those things are cool. It's like an electric violin. Oh yeah.
That guy right there.
It's one of them big JR. I know you don't kill it.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, I didn't use the DI. I just used that extra large. More vocals. Aiden couldn't make it today. Aiden's a bass player I normally play
Hey,
with.
Miss
He's
Kelly.
out of town, so he texted
How you
us,
doing?
so
See you,
I'm gonna
ERB.
fill in
How you
for
doing,
Aiden
Miss
today.
Kelly? I've been asking about you. I was like, what's your mom
I have it
at?
in my truck 'cause I'm playing a show after this, but yeah. We're doing Devil and Beer Never Broke My Heart, Devil Down in Georgia. That's part of the reason I'm playing all of this rap so much for that one, because I knew that was a pretty difficult song. I have all the bass parts for that. We either need another guitar or we're gonna try this and see how it sounds. I mean, this is more of just us kind of feeling each other out and see how it fits. So we'll see. But I've done some. I mean, my band does this back home, so we've done it a million times. So, and then he sent videos of him practicing it this week. And we all learned a few of the songs. So this is the test, the ultimate test.
Very good to hear. Miss Kelly.
Feel like I'm on the tight.
I was a classical violinist before I even started doing guitar.
Extremely valuable. I knew he said he's like trained in classical violin.
You know he's
Start
at
playing it.
There's never a day
I want you now. played Jimmy Buffett last night, which I usually play shows in like Key West and stuff. So I fit it perfect. I do all like the beach stuff.
Sam, what's your background? What? I'll be ready in 2 seconds.
Pretty simple today. No, I can do it. I want to try it.
Billy,
we all
nice
know
meeting you,
it's fun.
Mr. Goodwin. Nice meeting you. You was amazing, buddy.
He's got a fiddle, which is badass. Well, a violin, not bad. He doesn't like it when I call it a fiddle.
And stay in time, yeah.
Oh, you know I love doing this swimming. Happy to do it. Everything's good, doing good. We had a very good weekend here in Nashville. A lot of concert as always. A lot of people. Where the weather's good.
I love it. It's my favorite subject, but it's a lot. At least trying violin. Cello, at least it's a lot easier for me to use vibrato. So
What you gotta do, just get some tape and then take a string and like bring your finger around. Yeah, this is a chord. And that's it. Mark with a pencil. You do that same process over and over. Get some tape, like some like white electrical tape or something like that.
that's what I did. I got all that. And a cello. I've also got it where I pull those off and mark the positions for my thumb.
Hey, boss, how you doing, sir?
Oh, right now, I gotta go right now with you. Nice to meet you.
Check, check, testing, check, check.
When the devil went down to Georgia, he was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind 'cause he was real behind, so he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it high, the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. Yes, you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take it there, I'll make a bet with you. See, you play pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet I fiddle of gold against your souls. I think I'm better. Now take my name straight, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet. You're gonna regret, 'cause I'm the best that's ever been. Yeah, up your bow and play your fiddle hard. 'Cause hell's no goose in the order, and the devil won't give some card. And if you get this kind of fiddle, make it gold. But if you lose, the devil will get your soul. When the devil opened up his case, he said, "I'll start this show." And fire flew from his fingertips, and he rosined up his bow. Then he pulled that bow across the string, and I made me go, yes. Then a band of demons joined in, and this sound sounded like this. Finished, Johnny said, "Well, you're pretty good, old son. Let's sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done. Run, run, boys, run. Building a house in the rising sun. Chicken in the back can cooking out dough. Granted, you don't got no child, no."
the devil's out of his head because he knew that he'd been beat. And he laid that golden fiddle on the ground and chased his feet. He said, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. And I told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best ever been. And he said, I'm not one more club. Hey, I have no idea how that's going to go. We've never practiced that together before. That's not an easy song to just pull out. And I'm not our bass player. Aiden's our bass player, and Aiden's not here today, so now I'm the bass player.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Dogs run off, politicians might be in fire. Also takes one hand to count the things I count on. There ain't much, man, I ain't never let me down. Like that green football team, the torn this boy apart. Was Carolina blue jean made with fire in her eyes that drove me crazy. It was red tail lights when she left town. If I didn't know then I told her. All them guys called me and never broke my heart. Like that great football team tore this boy apart. Like a neon tree just dawned on me. It takes one hand to count the things I count on, but I got one hand that's gripping down on the phone. 'Cause long as cold never broke my heart. Like that great football team that tore this boy apart. Like a neon tree just dawned on me. The bond is guitar. All that God told me never broke my heart. No. Broke my heart.
There you are, there you are.
Yeah,
I will say, Aiden, he does sing harmony.
everybody does sound great, but if you could have a couple other singers that like have a three-part harmony, it'd be killer.
I love that.
Great tempo. It was right on 77. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Great telly. He come out Wednesday and heard Chad with Chad Rio was playing guitar, the country guy, and
I went out and bought a telly.
Yeah.
I was like, this is probably what I should have.
Yeah, and
I
you're
can
not
bring the
playing-
spiky guitars and the painted ones, and they look cool, but like,
you're not playing metal
Well, hey, if anything, hey, we don't want to do my homework. We'll figure out what songs we do. I'll learn some more things. I'll send you like voice memos. You can tell me like, hey, you fix that.
I'm assuming you know about country.
I do a lot of everything, man. It just
Primary restrictions country.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to get back.
Yeah.
We have enough to do like 3.5 hours.
Oh yeah. I can go for 5, 6 hours.
You make sure your band has a set list.
Yeah, send me the set list, and what I've been doing is I just have them all in a playlist, and I can shuffle for an hour, and if I don't know the song, I learn it right there.
Yeah, I learned it because I know you're going to get the chance to do this. I want to make sure that you're ready.
Yep.
I know style does this work.
Yep, I can easily do that. Like, we'll work on it. We have a rehearsal plan, so him and I want to sit down.
Oh wait, that's our biggest like weakness right now is we can't rehearse. We want to at least get a solid 5 hours or so. Yeah, I don't think so. Like,
That'd be a good idea.
thank you so much.
Yes, we did. Will, are we muted?
What song? What did I sing? What did I just sing?
Do we have any of the full bands here today? Or singers that have a full band within the room that want to
Anybody
get up?
have good circle?
How many lead singers do we have here today that want to get up? Yes. You want to get up by yourself, dude? Sure. No, that's okay. Of course it is. All right. The rest of you guys, just network within the room, form a band. You know, maybe we can get the vocalist has already been up to front, so you guys can get up and play. But we're going to have you come up with a band. Is that cool?
Will, we're going to have music come up now.
Too many instruments. We've got 3 different instruments with me today. Could have brought my door.
Is that what you're talking about? Thank you, Miss Kelly.
show. My name is Kayla. I'm going to sing a little Waylon Jennings voice. Yeah, come closer, start crying and listen to me. Yes, it's too late now, but somehow I must make it see. What we thought was our world was only a dream world, and you just can't go on like this. And neither you dream in a world that never exists. And neither you don't think there's nothing left now to say. And neither you dream it, and I know it's better this way. And neither come closer and close your pretty brown eyes. Your young dream just can't free, but somehow you must realize that each time you're with me, my conscience reminds me of someone who's really alone. And neither you dream it, and when you wake, I'll be gone. And neither you don't think there's nothing left now to say. And neither you dream it, and I know it's better this way. I'm gonna do one more little Taylor Swift for you. True love's happening. I fake a smile so he won't see that I want and I'm needing everything that we should be. I bet she's beautiful, that girl he talks about. And she's got everything that I have to live without. True talks to me. I like her 'cause she's so funny that I can't even see anyone when he's with me. He says he's so in love, he's finally got it right. I wonder if he knows he's all I think about at night. He's the reason for the teardrops in my guitar. The only thing that keeps me wishing on a wishing star. He's the song in the car I keep singing, don't know why I do. Drew walks by me. Can he tell that I can breathe? And there he goes so perfectly. The kind of flawless I wish I could be. You hold it tight, everyone I love. Look at those beautiful eyes, and know she's like a cat. He's the reason for the teardrops in my guitar. The only thing that keeps me wishing on a wishing star. He's the sound in the car I keep singing, don't know why I do. So I drive home alone as I turn off the lights. I put his picture down and maybe get some sleep tonight. He's the reason for the teardrops in my guitar. The only one who's got enough for me to break my heart. He's the song in the car I keep singing, don't know why I do. He's the time giving up, but there's never enough, and he's all I need to fall into. True words, I fake a smile. so he won't stay. Thank you.
Who's still getting up to play? Just raise your hands. Who wants to play next? Don't all speak at once.
I didn't bring it now, but I could borrow one maybe.
More vocalists in here today. Yeah, I know.
I'm down to fill in any gaps, guys.
Would you be into singing?
Down to sing. Country preferred.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are perfect play. I'm looking. Just kidding.
There's another one. Where's the other one?
I heard Cameron
Oh, yeah.
the other day. It's great.
If you want to do this, you got a lot of songs. So you got your phone on you? Go to the honkytonkschool.org. There's a list of the most requested songs. And then I'll send you an extended set. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Where's the rest of your crew?
I don't know. I thought they were coming today.
They overslept. Just hang out for a second if you don't mind. .org.
been coming up to sing a couple songs. So, what one of the names and songs of these guys possibly right now? Yeah, maybe. You know a lot of country stuff? You want to do this, you got to learn a lot. Like I talked about earlier, it's all the preparation. Do we have a guitar player?
I didn't bring one. I got a bunch. I wasn't planning on playing. I should just keep one.
The rest of my band was coming.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
Okay. All right. Chase, yes. Chase is going to get up and play some songs. Can we all collectively agree on some songs? Yeah. Just the name. He's going to sing. He's going to.
Yeah, those songs, I mean, if I can sing them, I'll sing them.
Yeah, so you got vocals, drums, and harmonica, right?
So, yeah.
Actually, no, you're playing cello. But you're playing bass?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Okay, I saw two drummers. I thought it was one. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. So I get down all the songs. If you show me your rep list, I can tell you what I know.
The country and then the song goes down.
I'm not singing. I'm just singing. I'll do whatever you guys do.
Well, you want to do 14
Can you see Miss Anita? Yeah, the boss lady. Anita. What up, Tom?
Actually, don't rock the jukebox. You know don't rock the jukebox? Okay. Don't rock the jukebox.
I don't know that one, but I can learn it.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. The Max guy's going to leave.
Right now?
No. Is it in your car? Well, let's just
Look, the singer who was up before, she has the singer who was just I think she might have bounced.
Chattahoochee. You know Chattahoochee?
Yeah, that's not my
I can play on guitar. You want to borrow your guitar or something like that?
Yeah. Okay, we just want to get a chance for your drummers to get up.
So first lineup is going to be Singapore, so Folsom.
Yeah.
It's going to be you, and then you guys up. Two bass players? Yeah, I play guitar too. You play guitar too?
Yeah, I'm happy to let him steal my
He can jump in on Chattahoochee then.
I didn't bring a guitar, but.
No, you can borrow mine.
Okay.
So,
There's something
as long as you don't break it.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, who wants to get up first? Okay, yeah, get on up there.
Should I start getting my stuff?
Hey, let me see your face.
I got a question.
Check it out, man. It looks so beautiful.
Can I borrow your guitar?
How what?
Can I borrow your guitar?
Yeah, sure.
I'll feel way naked if I don't have a guitar. Wait, you usually play bass, right? Okay. It depends. Sweet. I've seen you before. Depends on the gig. But Ben sounds killer. What was your name again? Benny. Benny? I'm Isaac. Great to meet you. Me too. I think we got a band together. Sweet. So I'm playing with the, I think you're right, second round. Wait. I think you're first round. Yeah, I can do it. Yeah. I'd like to thank Kayla for letting me borrow her guitar and sounding so wonderful.
Yeah, take the horse, and then, what's it called? Full set. Yeah. I know those two, and there's other ones that play that I don't know. So you could help out.
Yeah.
Just wrote that one yesterday. You guys like it?
Actually, I think they hit it.
G. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, thank you
Oh, is it? Oh,
way. My mama told us, always be a good boy. Don't ever play with guns, but I shot a man just to watch him. Can I do this for good? I'll just keep going if you let me. What's that?
How do you have fun post-production?
Well, I'm saying just because Anita's day drinking over here. I'm just kidding. It's probably
Anita's
water.
going to share some info with you. Just have a quick check. And then I'll introduce you to another drummer named Staub. He can show you technically what you have to do to set up.
We got another bass player
You know, if you want to
and
do it.
another drummer.
I'm sure set it up, but it didn't work out too well for him. He knows how to do it. He's got the best. There are lots of stuff. You know Mama Tron?
What is it? It sounded like a jumble of words.
Mama Tron is also Haggard.
I do not know that one. Do you want to come up?
Mama Tron?
Hey, on the metal guy.
Right, yeah, sorry about that.
If you give me a chart, I can go through it.
Fair enough. Alright, so, yeah, what is it? I got all the patches right there.
tell Scott to sing. You already have to sing today. I feel bad because that sound like him in Monday. I went to his show. And he was so tired. And then here I come in. Yeah, Mondays are like really long days for him.
Yeah, for sure.
He knows that one word. You sing it? Or you want me to sing it?
No, you sing Earl Haggard one called Mama
It's a bigger band than I play. That works. Sounds a lot better on that.
I think I may have.
First thing I remember doing, the lowest voice will blow, the youngest dream of growing up to die. On a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I was bound, no one to steer where I was gonna try. Ain't only rebel child, no family to loud, my mama's name was no one way to school. All my songs learn to the day I kids on turning till mama could hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, new life without parole. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. She's only me to blame. I'll take it. She tries so very hard to fill the shoes, working hours without rest, one knee held the best. She tried to raise me right, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. It's only me to blame, it's Mama's child. It's only me to blame, it's Mama's Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. Maybe it's only me to blame, it's Mama's child. Maybe it's only me to blame, it's Mama's child. Thank you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna do Jolene. I think I'll just go in. Before you take off, you're so
I got more. No, I got more.
Don't you worry about it. You want chair? I'm just gonna sit. I asked that. Okay, nice stuff. Before you take off, where's the other drum? Yeah. Original key? Yeah. All
Thank you, Benny. I love that.
He's a former heroin addict now.
What you guys talking about? What this again when Thursday night?
Bill, let me know if it's too loud.
Please don't take my bed.
You should sell it.
But you only play D-Days.
I may be changing. If I ran into a jazz, I didn't have one. Yeah. I've got a 63 jazz and a 65 jazz. 63 is a refit. Yeah, 65 is a refit.
I just sold my 63 last year. It broke my heart to do it. Now my great bass. I know it in the original key. Original key.
It's hard. It makes it easier.
It's in the original key.
I'm sure it wasn't key position.
Right.
So would you want the original version?
Yeah. Whatever works. I'm easy, please.
The timing for the other songs is 112? Yeah. So the intro will be 3, 4, 1, 2. Ba-da-ba-ba. So like a 2-beat pickup. So count it off like this. 3, 4, 1, 2. Ba-da-ba-ba.
Just when I thought I got into fall in love with Tennessee, should've known better than to take it back to Beverly. I put him right back into her arms. I wasn't a match for that kind of charm. She's from Texas, I can tell by the way she's stepping around the
I think that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Next time I go live, most likely will be Friday night. Love you guys. Shout out to Honky Tonk School. I will see you guys soon.
I did my best.